Okay guys, this is SmartTech once more. So today we're going to be teaching how to do a home automation using Arduino. There are majorly 4 things that you need. You need your Arduino, which is the embedded system which you program and to give you set of instructions to do what you want it to do. Then another thing is Bluetooth module. You should always go for HC05 because it can serve as a slave and also as a master. But there's no time to explain more on what I'm saying. So this thing is what will now help you to communicate with your Android phone or iPhone to the home automation system you are building. So with this, you can use your phone to control this. So today we're gonna be dealing only on 3 channels. So 3 channels. So then the third thing is your relay. This is what triggers, what helps to trigger your load when you now press on and off buttons. So guys, because of time, I'm gonna just rush on. So home automation is using Arduino relay, and the Bluetooth module as a proper project that allows you to control a lot of several loads, whether DC or AC loads. So from what we have here, you can see the circuitry. So but I am going to do something now. You can see from the circuitry what we need. This one controls 4 loads, but me, I just want to control only 3 loads. If you look, this is the code. This is the code. This is the code. So, but if you see this code is for 8 channels, 8 channels relay. But me, I'm just using 3 channels. I just want to control 3 loads. So what will happen is that I am going to use I'm going to declare 2, 3, and 4. So I'm going to use. If you look at this Arduino, you're gonna be seeing something like this. This is 2, this is 2, this is 3 and 4. So I'm going to use only these three terminals for now. So that's the reason why I'm showing you this. So let's go to connections now. So the first connection we're gonna be doing will be from Bluetooth module to Arduino. So if you look at this place, this Bluetooth module has up to six terminals, but we are not going to use all the 6. What we need is the RXD, TXD, ground, and VCC. So this VCC is the where you use 5 volts or 3 volts to power, and you need to connect it to your Arduino. So I am going to use this. So see, I'm already plugging it in. So if you look at, I'm taking VCC. So if I scroll up, so see, we have state, we have RX. So as I'm talking, you will also be seeing it real life from where what I'm talking. You have state. This is your state pin. This is your RXD, TSD, RS, TX, ground, VCC, and EN. We don't need state and the EN. So this is HC05 Bluetooth module. So is the best, or is better than using HC06 or HT09, something like that, AT09. So guys, I've plugged in the VCC. I'm gonna plug in the ground now. I'm plugging in the ground, so you understand what I'm doing. Then I'm gonna plug the TXD. So I'm gonna plug the TSD. Then I'm gonna plug in the RXD. So now this is our Arduino. So if you look at what I said, I told you that initially that I am going to use this thing. So you see what I'm saying? If you look at this place, you will see ground. You will see ground. There is also ground here. There's also 5 volts here. So that VCC, the VCC from your Bluetooth, you connect it to the 5 volts of your Arduino Uno. So to the 5 volts of your Arduino Uno. Then the ground, you carry the ground. The ground is this our yellow probe. So this is it. So if you look at this now, so the other two, this thing. Now in connecting, there is a trick behind this one. So if you want to connect your Bluetooth module to your Arduino, you need to connect your TXD to RX and connect your RXD to your TX. So guys, let's do it. So when you come here, you connect. So our green wire now is the TX. So we connect it to the what? That is to the 0. Then we connect, our green wire will go to 0, which is the RX, and our blue wire will go to the TX. Remember that when you want to program this, when you want to send your code to the Arduino, you will have to remove these two, this TX and RX first. Then when you finish sending the code, you can now put it back so that you will not be getting error. So guys, as it stands now, we have finished connecting our Bluetooth module. We just connected the ground, the 5 volts VCC, the TX, and the RX. So if you have any question, just let me know. So the next one is we're gonna connect our relay. So relay has 2 sides. Here you have normally open, COM, and NC, which is normally closed. Then if you look very well here, you will be seeing S plus and minus, minus and plus. So this X is for the signal or for the programmable input or output, depending. Then you now have this plus. This plus is the 5 volts or 3 volts where you put in. So we are going to connect this side now to Arduino. Then this side will be for the AC load or DC load that you want to connect. So guys, let's go. So this is it. I'm gonna collect this now. So let's go. So I'm going to connect my green wire to the signal, pin. Then remember that the third, depending on how the anatomical structure of your relay is, but my own, the VCC, which is plus, is at the center pin. Then this one is the negative pin. So if you come to this place now, for people that are using three channel relay, and they are also doing it like you are using a single relay to do 3 channel relay, to do 3 channel relay, you can just, you see what I did here. I connected the ground, I connected the negative terminal of all the 3 together, all the 3 relays together. Then I also connected the plus, which is the positive, that is the positive of it. I connected them all together and sent them to the ground, to the for the positive to the 5 volts, for the negative to the ground. So that's what we're gonna be doing here now. So if you look at this, the green one is our signal pin. Then remember that okay, let's just connect our ground and our VCC. So I am going to look for the 3 volts. So I'm going to look for the 3 volts. So as I said, for now our blue wire, which is the center one, is our positive terminal. So you're gonna be looking for the 3 volts terminal. These are actually our 3 volts terminal. So these are 3 volts terminal. Then for our ground, this is our ground. So that's it. This is our ground. So I've connected then the signal wire. Remember that because I'm using 3, I want to do 3 channels. As I've said, from my code, I am using terminal 2, 3, and 4. So, and these three relays now are connected to terminal 2, 3, and 4. So you can also, because I don't want to redo this because it's gonna take me time, so I just need to follow what I have here. So you come here. This is the digital part. This is analog part of the distance. So just know that your signal, the signal pin of the relay goes to the digital part or pins of the watt, depending on what you declared in your programming. So that's it. Okay guys, I don't know if you have any other question, but for now we've connected our relay to the Arduino. We connected this thing to the Arduino. So very important. I found out that this part of this relay, this part of this circuit, this very part, is always a big problem for people to connect. So I now decided that I am going to take my time to explain it. So normally, if you have a load and you want to connect it to 220 mens or to normal AC voltage, which is power holding or whatever you call it. So this is your 220 volts. This is your socket. Let me name it. This is your socket. That is wall socket. This is your relay. So this is your load. So this bulb is our load, and we want to use Arduino to control this bulb. So normally, if this is your 220 volt socket, if you plug in this, I'm trying to explain the circuit or circuitry you're seeing on the screen now. If you plug in this, because I think that's the hardest part of this project, apart from the programming part. So normally it should have been that you just, if you plug it in, this is live, this is neutral. Once you plug it in, it should have been that you just connect neutral to neutral and live to live. That is from your bulb, which is the load. You connect the neutral wire of the bulb to the neutral wire of the socket and the live wire. So that you can now be using switch or something like that to control it, depending. Then, but here you want to use home automation or Arduino or relay or Bluetooth, whatever, as your switch. So what really happens is that you see this red line now you are seeing on the screen now. You see this red line that they're seeing now. It is the live wire. So what happens is that the live wire flows from this live wire now and terminates from the socket and terminates at the what? At the COM. Then the neutral, this neutral you are seeing now, this neutral you are seeing, we go straight to the neutral of the what? Of the load. So the neutral, this is your load, which is our bulb. The neutral of the socket will go to the neutral of the load. So even if you have 8 loads that want to connect 8 loads, 100 loads, the neutral of the socket or the neutral of your power point, that is where you are going to the power you are going to use to power all the loads, it will go to, even if I have 100 loads here, all the neutral will go and terminate what? Together. Then what happens is that your live wire now, the live wire that comes from the socket will terminate at COM. So if you have up to 12 loads or 8 loads or 3 loads, all their live wires will terminate at every given, at the COM of their every given. Let's say that I have 2 channel or 3 channel relay. So I don't know whether you can still see what I'm doing. So this is normally open, this is COM, this is normally closed. So then what will now happen is that, so for us not to be able to do this, so we need to delete some so that you can understand what I'm saying. So this is the normally open of the relay. So this is the terminal part of the relay. That is normally open terminal part of the. So you need to connect the live wire from the load to normally what? Open. So that you still remember that here from this stuff, here is the signal which goes to the Arduino part of the terminal you want to control. This is plus, this is minus. So as I said, this is DC side, this is AC side. So I don't know if you still understand what I'm explaining. So what do I mean? When you want to connect your load, after you finish the DC part, that is connection of your Bluetooth and the relay DC relay part of your project, you have to connect the AC part or the load part. So what happens is that this is socket and this is your source. But for now, our source is 220 mains or AC mains. So we are not because we are not triggering DC load for now. We are triggering AC load, which is this bulb and other things that we're going to be triggering, like fans, water heater, AC, air conditioner, and all other things. So as I have explained, let me come again so that you understand me, because this is the most important part. Your negative, your neutral of the AC mains will go to the neutral of the load. The live wire coming from the AC mains will terminate at COM of the relay. Then the live wire that comes from the load will terminate at the normally open terminal of the relay. So this is how it is. Whether you will have 10 loads, 2 loads, 3 loads, depending, it does not matter. Then what happens is that once you send the signal from your Bluetooth to on, the relay, the coil inside here, the coil inside here will now trigger and make this place to what? To become normally what? Closed, so that light will now pass through. So this is what happens. This is just serving as a switch, but it is now an electrical stroke electronics what? Switch. So I believe I've done justice to this particular circuit that you're seeing on the screen now. I believe I've done a very good distinct to it. So guys, let's progress to out of our project. Let's continue our work. So I've already mounted my Arduino Uno. Already mounted it, so I'm going to mount other ones now. I actually have a gum gun, but I don't want to use it. It does not serve me well, so I prefer making use of this like this. So you see, everything that I have this thing has this advantage. But I believe okay guys, time to upload our code. So guys, this is our code. So you can see, as I have said, on my Arduino I'm using pin 2, pin 3 and pin 4 because I'm just controlling 3 channels. So I have it here as this is pin 2, pin 2, pin 3, and pin 4. Remember that whenever you want to upload your code, you must have to remove your Bluetooth TRX and RX or RDX or RTRDX, whatever. So you need to remove these two so that you can be able to send your code. So our code has finished compiling. I've already sent it. So let's plug it in now to check what we did. Okay, before that, you need to go to your this thing and search for Bluetooth, Arduino Bluetooth control. Arduino Bluetooth control. So you can download any of these app, but see the one I downloaded, Arduino Bluetooth control. This is the one I downloaded. So you download it. When you finish downloading it, you open it. So, but before that, if you see down here is writing connection lost. So you need to go to your Bluetooth settings. You need to find HC05. So I've already paired mine. When you want to pair, the code should be 1234 or 0000 depending. So let's go back to this software again to see whether. So it's not yet connected. So it's connecting now. It has connected. So it's gonna write for you connected to HC05. So me, I prefer using a button slider. So this is the button slider. So if you look, without connecting my load, if you look, you will see that each of these relay are coming up and coming on. If I click one, this one will on. If I click one, it will on. If I click it, it will off. If I click two, this one will come. Then if I click three, this one will come. So you see, this is how it will now start controlling loads that I am going to apply on them. So let's go to the load part now. So another important information I want to give is that if you are using this type of Arduino Uno, the one that is not a removable chip, that the one that is already permanent chip, you need to download a driver in your laptop, because without that driver you might not be able to see it in your phone, in your laptop. So if you're using this particular kind of Arduino Uno, you need to download this driver. This driver is called CH341. Just type it on your Google, it will come out. Then you download it. Then when you click on install, it's gonna tell you to install it. Install the driver. Without the driver, you might not be able to see. If you come to this place, part of your Arduino, if you come to this place, you might not be able to see it. Don't you see now? You see it as Arduino Uno COM3. But if you don't install that driver I'm talking about, you might not be able to see this, unless if it's already inside your laptop. Okay, so guys, we've come to the conclusion of this place. So you can use a 12 volts. You can use 12 volts adapter to power your Arduino. It has this kind of mount, or you can use battery 12 volts, or anyway. As far as the only thing is that you need to power it with at least 9 volts to 12 volts. Reason is that so that you can have enough current to be able to power the relays and the all other things that are included, even the Bluetooth module. So guys, as I have said, if you look at this place, let me redo it again. So I'm going to unpair this so that I will show you. Okay guys, So we want to test what we have built. So this is the stuff. I've already coupled it. So this is how it is. So I'm gonna use it to control this fan. I'm also gonna use it to control the pump inside this water, so that we can be able to control pump. You can control your pump. You can control whatever you want. You can use it. You can use the pump to water garden. You can use the pump to get water from the underground well. The main essence is that you can do all these things and control them through your Bluetooth, through your phone or Android phone or iPhone, depending on the one you are using. So if you look at this place, you must power your Arduino with a strong power source. So you must power your Arduino with a strong power source. So you can see power supply are at least 9 to 12 volts, then 2 amps or so. Or you can use battery to power it. See, battery. So my Arduino is already on. I've already programmed everything. So what I just need is just to go to. I've already downloaded the software. As I have said, just go to this place. Go to your Play Store. Look for Arduino controlled. All these apps can do whatever you want them to do. But me, I'm using this particular app. So I've already done it. But before that, you need to go to your Bluetooth. When you go to your Bluetooth, so you need to look for this. So I'm gonna unpair this now so that you see how it is. So you need to look for your HC05. When you look for it, you click on it. The code is 1234. Then you pair. So it has paired, it has saved. Then you now come to this thing. The Bluetooth are still on. So look for this. This is HC05. You click on it. So it has. So I want to connect this fan. I want to connect the fan. Then I also want to connect the pump. So these things are 220 volts, man. So, but the adapters are DC adapters. So I've already connected it. So as I've said, so you see that one. So 2 and 3 is light. So don't you see the fan has come up on? If I click 2, it will off. So that means I can control the fan through my phone. The fan is on. The fan is off. The fan is off. So, number 3. So number 1 is for my Sumo. Once I click 1, to start pumping water. So remember to share, like, and subscribe. For the code, I will drop the code at the comment side so that you copy and use.